Hello, friends. Like many of you, I have been doing a lot of thinking about what it is that we can learn from this challenging time of pandemic. When I say the prayer Shema Yisrael, a prayer I've been saying my whole life, it suddenly has new meaning to me. Our current situation has changed my relationship to what it means to be connected, really connected. I think that in our normal lives, many of us inhabit a place of great separateness. Our current situation quite dramatically makes the truth and meaning of oneness, Adonai Echad, much more real. This mysterious virus that is confounding scientists all over the world has made all of us aware of how the destiny of other human beings is inextricably connected to our own. We have gained a global awareness of how dependent we are on one another for information, support, and survival. Anyone who has a loved one or friend who's been ill has been challenged to stay connected in ways that are that we often gave lip service to in the past, but not sure we really fully appreciated. We've had to learn a new relationship to prayers of healing and how we can energetically stay connected to loved ones who we simply cannot visit. I've heard people say that it feels like they've been practicing their whole lives to prepare for this difficult time when all we can do is pray, hold people in our hearts, and send them love with intentionality and focus we've never had to employ before. Some of us are learning the power of transmitting our thoughts, the intentions of our hearts, and experiencing the power of these simple human actions. And, of course, so many of us are feeling such heightened levels of anxiety, distress, and great uncertainty. How ironic is it that the social media is making some of us better listeners simply because we have fewer visual cues that we can trust or technology that is reliable. We're challenged to hold space for one another with more presence than most of us have ever practiced. Simple acts of kindness, especially in times of adversity, do not go unnoticed. Everyone I pass on the street on my daily walks says hello with warmth, even as we make sure to keep distance. The distance can awaken within us an appreciation of the presence of another in ways we often ignored or dismissed in the past. How many of us are discovering things about the natural beauty of our own neighborhoods that have evaded us for all the years we've been living in our homes? The variety of vibrantly colored roses in my area is astonishing. And I have to admit, I never paid much attention to some of the willows and the white birch right around the corner. We are awake to wonder in ways many of us were not. This is quite a blessing. Compulsory retreat can be an eye-opener. Since we have so few places to go safely, we're getting to know our own home spaces in new ways. Some of us are challenged to share it in ways with people we love that are not very familiar to us, and there are things we can learn from this. Many of us have much more time when you don't have to figure in the travel time to and from all the places we used to go. Even if we're binge watching Netflix or Amazon Prime, we simply have more time with ourselves, and there seem to be fewer distractions than there used to be. we have the gift of pausing, and if we're able to look at our lives in new ways, we have time to think about our essential relationships, our life choices, how we spend our precious time, and how much we depend on consumerism for our happiness. While so many of us have to spend time on social media because of our work or school, some of us are asking new questions about our relationship to this media. Technology has been so critical in keeping us together during this time, and for some, our yearning to be away from it has grown as well. We have time to hold questions in ways we had neither the energy nor the time in the past. Questions like, what really serves me? How do I spend the precious time I have left in this life? What am I willing to let go of that I used to think I absolutely couldn't do without? If we can allow ourselves to turn off the endless recycle of news, there's the possibility to tune into stories of incredible courage, remarkable compassion, and selflessness, stories of the human spirit that can inspire us. And we need to share our own stories, our own encounters with adversity that we have experienced in our lives with the people we love. We need to share our stories of resiliency and resourcefulness. We need to remember who we are and what we're capable of. This pandemic has ironically led to a worldwide blossoming of creativity. People suddenly feel motivated to learn things they've never tried before. They want to share what they know because they feel it can benefit others. People are taking classes, are attending virtual workshops, and pursuing long-forgotten passions. Again, ironically, isolation seems to have awakened in many of us a deeper appreciation of community. The spiritual teacher Jack Kornfield writes, "The veils of separation are parting, and the reality of interconnection is apparent to everyone on earth." We have needed this pause, perhaps even needed our isolation, to see how much we need one another. Stay safe and be well. Shalom uvracha, peace and blessings.